My name's Tessa and I'm from Surrey. My dad had been diagnosed with diabetes. On our wedding day, I could tell my dad wasn't particularly well, but he did manage to walk me down the aisle, but he wasn't able to give his father the bride speech. And that was really the first sign of him being a lot worse than we thought he was. And he was told he had lung cancer, which had spread to his liver. We went to the hospital to get Dad's results, and there was already a Macmillan nurse in there. So as soon as the news was given to us, we had somebody there for us who made a point of saying that she would be there to help us through, and here was her number, we could call her any time. And then the next day Dad went to see the oncologist, and the oncologist said the cancer was in every organ of his body. So really we were in shock, and we couldn't really hear what was being said, but again the same nurse was there. So that kind of gave us the continuity, the point of contact, the person we could go into the next room and ask the questions that we weren't able to ask the consultant. Because I was such a long way from Dad when he was ill and I was working, being able to phone up the Macmillan lung cancer specialist nurses that were assigned to us was a godsend. And there was one weekend I was saying that I needed to go home in a week or two, and she said, "I think you need to come down this weekend, Tessa." And I just really appreciated her honesty. We had to take time to grieve, and 6 months later I got in touch with Macmillan, and being a journalist myself, I knew that if I could tell other people about our experience that we had with Macmillan, that it would help Macmillan. So I got in touch and I said, you know, I want to talk about the help you gave us, and I'd like to work with you if there's a way that I can. One of the things Macmillan asked me to do was to go on BBC Breakfast to talk about GMC guidelines to GPs about having an end-of-life conversation with people suffering from cancer. So I went on TV, live interview, and it was hugely nerve-wracking. The other thing that I've got involved with is campaigning for better 24/7 care, end-of-life choice, about having conversations, about giving people the choice to die at home, to have better care at the end of their lives. And I work with the Macmillan campaigns team to do that. Watching Dad die from cancer was so traumatic, but we had such a positive experience with the care that we received, helping us to cope with it all. So I really think it's important to help use our experience to show what can be done to help other people, to help the campaign to give other people the same amount of care and support that we had.